Hello YouTubers and members of the internet, and welcome to a Linux review, where today we're going to be looking at a vastly popular Linux distribution, Linux Mint 17. This version is 17.3 Rosa. Now, before we begin, I have never tried Linux Mint. I can see you raging in behind the keyboard saying, the guy hasn't done that. The most popular one yet? What? Yeah, it happens. It happens to all of us. So, now is the time to figure out and see what it has in store for us. Well, to begin, it does have a Longhorn sound, so that's great. It tells me I have my sound card detected. And it has this little welcome screen here. And you can choose to have it on or off at the startup, so I don't know, I guess that's good. And here's what the intro says. Welcome and thank you for choosing Linux Mint. We hope you'll enjoy using it as much as we did designing it. First sounds promising. The links below will help you get started with your new operating system. It's, helpful. Have a great time and don't hesitate to send us your feedback. Well, open source operating systems always welcome feedbacks, but not every distribution looks at their feedback and gives a shit. Sometimes they're just like, shove it on the side. So, hopefully, Linux Mint has a good community, but who knows? I never really tried using their feedback feature, so if you ever did, share your stories down below anytime. Okay, well, let's, I'm just going to go ahead and, I have to enter my password. Oh, that's just great. Oh, it's to install additional software. Oh, I see. Donations, getting involved, chat rooms, documentation, new features, forums and drivers. Oh, I see. Let me guess. I got to use another password for that too. No proprietary drivers are in use. This is most likely the NVIDIA Quadro video card that would be in there, but since the Quadro card I have is most likely obsolete, this will not happen. And I don't have the computer connected to the internet, and that's what I intend to leave it at. Software Manager has some pretty neat looking icons actually. Seems well done. System tools, fonts, science and education, programming. I don't know why it looks like a construction man, but I guess it makes sense. Sound and video, accessories, games, which looks like a disgusting controller from the speaker. Office, graphics, featured applications, were 45 packages. Everything, which is 45,325 packages. Look, even my dog doesn't even know where to park. Internet. We got an internet stuff. Let me just take a look at the featured. And, wow. They have good ratings. They've been reviewed. I think it's the review count here. Since Firefox is already pre-installed, let's go and check it out. Oh, there you go. So you have Firefox, a little bit of information, the details, how much size, how much space it takes, and then we get these. I hate you, Firefox. Okay. It freezes my laptop and I have to reboot it. Oh boy, that sounds well. Very ordinary as it is. Nice browser. The last update, 41.0.2, made uncomfortable viewing video and Flash. Besides the process, Firefox, it uses XOR. Why? For what? For example, it uses 20% of my processor instead of 10% for the same things. Carl, shame, howling shame. Okay, well, you get the reviews at the bottom. I'm not going to go ahead and read all of them. Okay. And I'm going to make sure this thing never starts on the next reboot. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Now, before I go ahead and open the menu, this is running the Cinnamon desktop environment that comes with Linux Mint, mostly, mainly by default. Okay. So the menu looks more or less like Windows 10, but it's been like this for quite some time, so Let's see, we have accessories and then our application at the right, graphics, we have Firefox and Thunderbird that comes in built in. Here's our torrent transmission is the torrent client, LibreOffice of course, sound video, Banshee, Brasero video, blah blah blah, administration, preferences, we get everything we need, and it comes all with the audio and video codec so you don't have to worry about anything, which is actually very good for a beginner. So this actually comes a lot of good stuff out of the box, so you're ready to go on the internet and do anything you want. Speaking of the internet, let's go and see how Firefox looks. I do like the way it opens the window. It's a little detailed, but sometimes, you know, find it neat, you know. And of course, servers not found because, well, I'm not connected to the internet, and I don't plan to be connected to the internet like at all. Okay, what else? Let's go to preferences and see what we can do. Appearance, preferences, hardware, administration. Pretty much the basic stuff and straightforward. Let's check out the backgrounds. What kind of wallpaper do we get? Okay, so that's Linux Man. This is how do you say that? Kiana? Oh wow, it actually has, ooh boy, and they have the resolution, holy crap. Let's see about the setting. Play backgrounds as a slideshow. You can even have the way you want to have the picture aspect. I'll have it stretched. There we go. So we do have a lot. Wow. And I do have to admit, they have pretty nice backgrounds. Wow. Okay. But we have Rafaela, which is more. Okay, so you really have a lot of wallpapers to begin with. That is pretty neat. I mean, just look at this. This thing is beautiful. Wow. Okay, what about Rebecca? As far as I know, I think those are wallpapers from previous builds. And I'm seeing Rosa right there. Wild Goose Island. Lots and lots of wallpapers. Okay, let's see what Rosa had. I love blue. Yeah, that's blue and black, alright. Let's put something that won't make my camcorder go. It really looks neat. And it can still be readable here, computer at home. I can still read that. Wow. This is pretty cool. Computer is pretty much what you need. Let's see. Biopsys didn't make my floppy do a seat check, so let's see if this one does. Yep, it does. Comes to show from a working distribution to a weird operating system that doesn't do shit. Over here we have our little quick shortcuts. Anything, pretty much everything you want, basically. Damn, this thing is pretty damn good. I can see now why everybody, well, a lot of people actually like this, and it's #1 on DistroWatch, and it's been like that for quite some time. And I just realized that going to all applications gives you every single thing. And also you have the search feature, so let's see. Brasero, there you go. I'm usually fond of K3B, but I guess this is doable via the package manager if you have the internet, so that's okay, that works. Quick launch icons. Right clicking on the desktop will give you this. We have change desktop background right away. Let's see how that's going to look like. Sometimes they give you a different look. Oh no, this one is just straight within. Okay, what's the back? Oh, you can even access the system settings afterwards. Okay, so we have hot corners. I don't have a hot corner. Let's see what it does. Show all workspaces. Show all windows when different. Icon visible. Oh! If you put the icon visible, you have it here. Oh. Hover enable. Okay. So I guess there you go. So you want to see the desktop, bottom right. Boing! Yeah, and then you can go ahead and have it back. You just gotta make sure you have it hover enabled. Nice. We have preferred applications, much like default programs for Windows. There's nothing different here. Yep, just the same thing. Videos, Banshee, VLC media player, for example, when you're done. Okay, cool. You have screensaver, startup application. This thing is very well tailored. Wow. You know, for an operating system, this thing is pretty badass. And even though it has been forked off of Ubuntu long ago, now they're pretty much on their own, and they're doing a pretty good job. To be quite frank, I was expecting to have issues and yada yada yada, glitch fest, whatever, but no. Actually, I'm stunned. Wow. You know, if I would recommend an operating system, would I recommend that one? Damn. Yeah, I would actually. Well, that's a pretty nice operating system. Well, let's finish it up, and then we can call it a day. I didn't have any internet access yet, so let's just see if we have games in there pre-installed with the DVD. Well, Wind is definitely not a game. Oh look, Super Trucks card. That's good. Double clicking, I think that is. You even have the type of games you want: simulation racing, turn-based strategy, real-time strategy, first-person shooters, board games, emulators. Of course, you have to use the Windows logo. Come on. So I guess I gotta be. I guess I have to be patient. Let's go ahead and install. Do we have it on the DVD? Please check your connection to the internet. Oh no. Let's see. Software sources. Base, main. Okay, so it does still borrow from Ubuntu. Yay, the authentication key. Oh boy. What happened? Why did you close? Okay, so I just shut down and reopened, I see. I guess I was a little impatient. Okay. Search while typing, view, available packages, and install packages. If you don't want to view the install packages, you just check that and boom, they're gone. Preferences, account, software sources, let's see that again. Ah, there it is. It wasn't enabled. The DVD wasn't enabled. Oh, and failed to fetch. Okay, yeah, those are the internet stuff. Okay, cool. Now it's gonna close and open again. Now that's just one little thing that could actually be a little confusing to users. Even myself, I got a little confused. If you're going to shut down the software manager when you update something, just let a little pop-up window saying software manager will now shut down and restart. Like this, you know, you wouldn't say, oh my goodness, it's buggy. Let's figure it out. Try 2. Well, I don't think I'll be lucky to get games on it. But, yeah, so that's a little downside. You don't have games built in, so if you want to have a bit of a game offline, you'll have to probably put it on the internet first. KNet Walk is actually a pretty nice one. Okay, well, I guess I've done enough of a tour. Linux Mint is pretty stable. Actually, I didn't notice any glitches or anything. So that's quite an accomplishment to do. And the goods is, well, pretty much everything. The bad is, from what I've seen anyways, is the software manager closing and reopening when you modify any repository changes or anything without letting you warn. So you think you might have a little bit of a buggy system, but in fact it isn't. So a little warning message would work, and no games out of the box. So if you want to take this desktop or laptop off the internet grid and you want to play a bit of a game, just a little, a little lightweight casual game, well, you're shit out of luck if you want to install it vanilla. But other than that, it's pretty nice. Alright, let's wrap things up. Linux Mint has been by far one of the most impressive operating systems I've ever seen. I mean, I'm used to review operating systems that are either very lightweight and reviewing on old machines and doing test drives, but this thing is a breath of fresh air. And what I mean by that is, it is damn stable. It is pleasing to the eye. And since I'm back from Temple OS therapy, well, this thing is quite appealing to me. So this actually I'd recommend it. I mean, the system is dog's definitely weird. This system is my Dell Dimension 9150 with a Pentium D and 1 gig of RAM, and it runs pretty flawless. I mean, I haven't pushed it, so I don't know exactly how far it can go, but it is a lightweight distribution. I wouldn't put that on a Pentium 2 or Celeron, but anything else, there's some good news to that. Alright. I'm giving it a thumbs up. Yeah. So, if you have any questions, comments, anything I've overlooked or not looked at Linux Mint, because I definitely did not look at everything, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And until next time, take care.